Hi, we're going to do round buildings in JOSM. And so I've got an area here, and you can see there's a number of round buildings. Round buildings, first let's get a layer up that I can edit on. Round buildings are a little bit tricky, but once you know how to do them, they go pretty fast. So you use the Add tool. So we're going to draw nodes, and you only need to draw 2 nodes. So I'm just going to zoom in here. And you click once, and then you drag right down the middle of it to the other side, and then you double click, and you get a line that looks like that. And now you can use I always just use the keyboard shortcut, and the keyboard shortcut is Shift 0, and that makes your one line round. Now it still doesn't have any building tags, so I use Control A. Actually, I guess it's Alt A. You can see there it says it's Alt A. So I use Alt A, and I'm going to give it the building equals yes tag. Now here is the trick that I use, and you need to do this for each task square that you check out. I don't know why, but that's the way it goes. Probably because you get a different layer. But what you need to do is, this is already selected, it has the building tag, and I'm just going to do Control C to copy it. And now, every place I go, I have other round buildings. Here's a round building. I get the Select tool, or I use the S key to get the Select tool. Now you just put the center of your cursor, or cursor you point at the center of the round building, and you do Control V. And it pastes the building in there. And you can see it might not be quite the same size, so I just quickly resize them by holding the Control and the Alt key, and that gives me the resize. So now I'll just resize it to match that circular building. This is another circular building, so I hold in the middle, and I just say Control V again. I can paste as many of these as I want. I do Control Alt, and that lets me resize it. And let's see, do we have any more round buildings? We do. Here's a round building. Put my cursor in the middle, do Control V, and it pastes that one's pretty good. So basically I just leave. I don't really copy anything else while I'm mapping. Everything else is, I'm just pretty much doing the buildings here. So I just leave the copied circular building on the clipboard, and then whenever I come to a round building that I need to put one in, that's probably a round building, believe it or not, I just hold the cursor in the middle and I do Control V, and it pastes in the round building that I have copied. And that's how I do round buildings in JOSM.